My name's Tanner Vavold. I was born in Caldwell, raised in Idaho my whole life. I've been out coming out since I was 4 years old. So this is my home track.
I'm Austin Hoover. I'm old. I won't tell you what awful state I was born in, but I've lived in Idaho for the last 20 years.
And I'm Jared McMorrow. Born and raised in Meridian. Possessed for 3 partners of Snake River Speed Shop. Love racing.
I want to go fast. I want to go fast. This is Idaho Small Tire. We decided to put this on as the car drives by. You know, it's just something that Idaho hasn't had, and it's needed it for a long time. And there's a group of pretty fast cars around here, and are tired of going out of town to race. So we have a really, really pretty track here, and we want to grow it. And I think one of the best ways to do that is get more classes. And there's such a big small tire racing community around the world, around the U.S. anyway, that it's crazy that we have such a nice track and we're not taking advantage of that. So that was our biggest thing. And honestly, we have a small tire car and we wanted to come race our own track. So that was kind of the biggest reason.
Yeah, traveling just showed us how nice Firebird was, and yeah, we're big. This microphone's killing me. You know, we've worked with Firebird the last several years, being a sponsor, and I think that kind of helped open the door to get what we wanted. Talking to them last couple of years about getting this put together, so just never let it die, and you know, just having a professional relationship with them helped, and they're giving us this opportunity, so we're really grateful. And grateful to Firebird and the new family for letting us get this put together and do what we want to do, which is go fast.
Yeah, the biggest thing was just we have worked at this for so long, and it finally has happened, and it's important for this whole community to understand how important that this first one is and this first year is. So, you know, if they didn't say yes, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we have to make sure that they understand how happy we are that they let us do it and grateful we are. So.
Andy Kaler from Meridian, Idaho. This is my 99 Trans Am Turbo LS performance street cars built. Excited to be here for the first annual or inaugural, I guess, small tire race here at Firebird Raceway. We're fortunate enough to have a track, you know, 10, 15 miles from our house. But this is the first time they're doing a small tire race. So I'm probably outgunned a little bit with my experience and some of the racers that we have traveling from California and Utah and something like, you know, other places like that, but excited to have this out here. We're still in the testing mode of it. We'll see how traction is today. It's pretty windy and kind of overcast, a little chilly, as you can tell from my gloves, but excited just to be a part of this for Idaho and see how it goes.
Hello, yay. This is James Ferguson from Meridian, Idaho here. Got my old blue 66 Chevelle. We have a 6-liter LS, and it's got a little baby cam, little 80 millimeter turbo. I think we have just enough power and traction to put Andy on the trailer today. That's our main goal, is just put the Pontiac of Andy Kaler on the trailer at all costs. So anyhow, I'm the owner of Performance Street Cars, so we get the joy of working on a lot of fun cars. You know, we wanted to race this class just because, I don't know, it's kind of a challenge, right? You got a lot of horsepower, you got a small tire, and it's all about who can race the track along with their opponent. Hopefully we just have a lot of fun here. There's some great racers and some fun sportsmanship's gonna go down here today, so we're looking forward to it.
Hey guys, Josh Ashworth here from Salt Lake City, Utah. Driving 91 S10, supporting this event because it's something I've got a lot of passion about. It's a hobby that I'm sick over, and you gotta support any chance you can get to do that. Thank you for putting it on, and thanks to Firebird.
My name's Ryan Psyche. I'm with Psyche Parts House, this one, and Freeform Motorsports. I have a 72 Corvette, twin turbo LS 427, and I decided to help sponsor the small tire class to help get small tire racing going here. It's something we've been lacking, and hopefully bring some new attention to the class up here and get some more cars interested.
Hi, my name's Jared Olson. I came here to the Idaho Small Tire thing. I'm from Kena, Idaho. Just mainly here today to support the whole class. We brought the old rat rod out here, which is a 1946 Chevy sitting on a Ford Explorer chassis with a big block 480 and transfer case. So one of the locals supporting the new thing that we need to actually get going. So because later on, I'll have a better car and I'll actually be trying to run competitively in this thing.
Troy Land, and I'm from Nampa, Idaho. We've wanted this small tire thing for a long time, and it's here, so I'm here to support it. Driving a 70 Chevelle, big block on nitrous. Thanks for letting us have this race.
Hey, my name's Brandon McConkey from Salt Lake City, Utah. Driving a 2000 Camaro, twin turbo, big block deal, drag radial car. Yeah, pumped to be up at this the Idaho small tire. I feel like we need more small tire races out here. So yeah, well worth the drive to support the guys.
Ryan Rosinkin, hit the 70 El Camino. It's an LS3 Ford setup with a single 80. So small deal. This is a street deal. I run this in Dragon Drives. So I did Redwood Rally last year. Here's a little plug for Redwood Rally. I did it last year, and I ran about 800, 900 miles on it from Emmett, Idaho, which is like 15 miles north of here. It's super convenient for us to come out to this track. We love Firebird. I joined the small tire category in the class, mostly because of Tanner and he's convincing me to do so, but I love the competition of the small tires, the equalizer. You can make a slow car like this, keep up with some of the bigger guys, especially on a challenging track day like today might be, hopefully. We just never know, but I love the challenge of a small tire, and I'm happy to be here.
My name is Brock Holmes. I'm from here in Boise, Idaho. I got a stock block 302 here, and we're gonna go beat up on those LS guys. It's a pretty simple setup. It's just got a VS turbo, 4R70 transmission, 8.8 rear end, and we're on E85 fueling. So
what's going on? My name is Jacob Rogers, Middleton, Idaho, and we're here with my 1974 Dodge Dart Sport, which I have owned since I was 13. And I'm really just excited to have an opportunity to do some small tire racing here locally at my home track. Probably gonna be a first round victim, but I'm just here to support it and love the opportunity, love these guys putting it on. Can't wait to do some small tire stuff with small tire friends.
Rocky Nelson from Nampa, Idaho. Supporting the small tire, probably the slowest truck here, and the heaviest, but it's a 496 big block Chevy, 871 blower. I'm just supporting the small tires, so.
Going on, I'm Brent Johnson. I'm from San Francisco. Driving this Mustang right here. Little Coyote Fox body, little turbos on the front. Got the, we're a little 85 tires, but today we got the 275s, and we're gonna see if we can party with the boys today. My crew chief, Drew Wallace, AED, lives up here. He moved from California up here, and that's where I keep my car to keep her fresh and ready to race.
What's up, guys? Rob Morrell here from Eagle, Idaho. 73 Camaro, just a little small block, big turbo, methanol. Been doing small tire racing for a long time, back in the PSCA, SCSN, and West Coast Hot Rod days. So having this stuff up here in Idaho is actually super exciting, and can't wait to see how it turns out.
My name's Jonathan, Logan, Utah. Just got a Fox body, Coyote powered, single turbo.
Why'd you come up here for the small tire?
And just to try and get it down, try and play. That's it.
What'd you run first run?
5:14, I think. So we're getting there. Yeah, we're gonna start leaning into it. So we'll see what we can do.
My name's Fernando Loya, and I drive this 91 Fox body. Picked it up a little bit over a year ago, and we've been building it as we can. We're from Logan, Utah, and a little bit about the car is just a single turbo LS 6.0 liter. Nothing fancy, stock head, it's just rotating assembly, built rear end, and really that's all the car has. It's gone a 550 in Vegas. So we left the same tune-up as Vegas. It went at 550 again here, so we're good for at least where we wanted to start. So we'll see what it does later today.
Stefan Rosinkin. I'm from Emmett, Idaho. I drive a 79 Chevy Love with a twin turbo LS. It's got 276,000 miles on it, 100% stock. I drove it here. I drive it everywhere. I take it to get lunch every day at work. It is a completely daily driver. Small tire class is super fun. It's competitive. I like it. I've got a lot of very primitive technology. I foot brake the truck. So I'm definitely the underdog in the competition, but I'm having a great time and I love it here. Firebird is my home track. I've been coming here since I was a kid. So this is just so much fun. I really appreciate Tanner for throwing this for us.
off, when you get paired up, go in there and see my wife, and she'll write you guys' pairs together. That way, if we forget, we're all kind of silly. We're small tire racers. Pair down. So you guys are going to go into, you guys go do that. It's usually how it works. Easy to remember. Go and see my wife. Call out. Oh yeah, call out. We already did that. Who else is calling who out? Oh, did we call who out? We got those two. Damn it, the ducks are gone. All the ducks are gone, sorry. Let's no. All right. Come on here and grab chips. Actually, I'm a duck today, too. You don't have to. I feel bad if I like.
Always.
So blue is left lane or right lane? Left. Red is right lane. Blue is left lane.
Right is right lane. You mean red is right lane?
Okay. All right. Those guys are going down first because they call out. Who's number twos? All right. We got a competition bike. So go on and see my wife and let her know.
Really?
Yeah, someone broke, so you're up.
No, we're good.
There's threes.
We're good.
Red is right lane, blue is left. Yes, sir. Go and see my wife about the pairings. All right, forward. Forward. Ah, look at that. White truck. Go inside, see my wife, let you guys let them know. Fives. Troy, right? Cool. Will you go inside, see my wife, let her know you're racing Troy? Yeah. Sixes. Yeah. Oh boy. Truck. I love it. Seven.
This is Rob.
I
seen that. Yeah, no.
Next. Make sure you get set up. Okay.
Let's get it cracking, boys.
Eight.
Yes, whatever.
Eight. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, you need a product.
There's underlying issues in it, so
You gotta go in and let them know. Hit the bottle fence when smart ones go by. That's all good. Nice. Yeah, they go with the piston. Hey, you got really? Come on.
This will be fun.
Go on in there and set it up for us, please. Ken.
Ryan.
All right. Okay. You reverse thing?
My guys are working on it, so we'll see. Well, you have the ridiculously fast car.
Yeah, ridiculous. This thing's 60 car right now. All right, Brock.
Oh, I heard.
Everything was awesome. The only difference is when you pull a chip this time, keep your chip and take it into Cassie. We got confused with it.
You're not going to call? What do you mean to see who we run?
No, we will. No, we will. Yeah.
How many cars?
Oh, just keep the chip.
And go by. Guys, be nice when you pull these this time. Oh, guys, stop pulling my hand. All right, there's nothing left. That means it's first fair now. All right. Hey, whoa, come back! Come back! All right, get in there. That's a good race. I think it'll be a good race. All right, number 2.
That's gonna be cool.
2. All right, you guys go on.
I'm just going to go load up.
All right, number 3. 3s. Oh, there you go. Go on in there and give him the chip and tell me your race. All right, so we're both racing the red. 4. All right, number 5. I already put mine in there. No, yeah. As they said, I'm too broke. It's just going to be up there. Good job, guys. Any questions, concerns, comments? Looks like none. Josh told Troy. Brandon told James, and then Ryan got the bye. So we went ahead and took the tubes off to the drivers for the last bit of the round. So it's going to go quick rather than pull them off of everything. And they're setting their cars up and I try getting all set up to cool down. I just took it to them. We ended up drawing just for the bye rather than drawing just for them. So Josh from the SMS drew the bye. And then Ryan drew Brandon in the barrel. So it should be a good final. Right lane, he didn't care. So. Oh, right, perfect. Sweet. Hey, Josh, your left lane. Your left lane.
Both dialed in at 11:15. So who will be the winner? The final.
It's like they're switching around out
Okay.
by a hundredth of a second. Dude, that was badass, man.
What do you have to say, man? A successful day. A successful day. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I know, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thanks for putting it on, man. Yep, you bet.